Okay, so this is the Kitsound Upstage. It's a soundbar, as you can see here, but it also comes with a bit of a bass speaker subwoofer as well. Now this is powered separately via what I used to call, and still do call, a kettle lead. Sort of because it's shaped like a kettle. It's what goes in the back of a PC or a server, and it links to the soundbar itself. So you can basically put the subwoofer here, somewhere else in your room, and you can put the soundbar underneath the TV, or if you wish, anywhere else. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you around the back of the Upstage here. You can see here that it's fed via 18 volts power supply on the left there. It also has auxiliary inputs left and right there through these phono connections. There we go, you can see it now. So the right and left, all the cables are supplied here. You got 3.5mm as well, optical input, and over here you've got HDMI. So your TV, say you've got a satellite set-top box, you would basically have the output of that going in here, and then you get and again you get the HDMI cable in the box. You can have it then coming out of here, and then that goes and feeds into your TV, and then this takes over the sound, and you get a remote control which is here. It's very natty, it's very nice to control the sound, and you can control the subwoofer as well and how much bass that puts out. And there's various sound settings here: game mode, movie mode, music mode, and night mode as well. You can mute it, and you can choose the inputs here: HDMI 1, HDMI 2, which corresponds here and here, and then you've got optical, which is over here, and you have the auxiliary, which is these puppies. But what we're going to test out now is the Bluetooth setting, because as you may see on the front of this soundbar, there is a blue LED. There's also a green one to tell you that the power's on, and if I was to adjust the volume here, you can see a central LED flashing away, which tells you that it's receiving the infrared remote control. Now over here I've got an iPad, which I'll try and get less reflective for you, and I'm going to do the pairing process because this soundbar is not currently paired with the iPad. So what I'm going to do, there's some buttons on the top here, volume up, volume down, and that is to choose the input, and then you've got the power. So I'm going to hold down the input, and that's making the blue light flash, and that's to set up the Bluetooth pairing. So now over here we're going to have a look for the speaker. It's doing a search now, so you can see there it's just labelled KS. So I'm going to press that, and we'll get into, you can see now it's paired up. So now the sound out of my iPad will come out through the speaker. So let's test that out, shall we? Okay, so here we have some copyright free music, because I have actually recorded this previously, and I found that the music got muted out because of the YouTube copyright identification system that they have. The sound is incredibly bassy. Obviously with that subwoofer, it's is very, very deep, and you can feel the bass. Not only hear it, but you can feel it. So I'm going to turn it up now. Okay, that is just turned up normally. I'm going to increase the subwoofer, pressing that. Again, you probably can't hear this, but the subwoofer is booming away here. I feel it booming. If you have any problems with connectivity, you just press the reset switch on the back, and you can obviously press music. Night mode will reduce the bass, movie mode, and game mode. And then obviously we can select between the inputs. overall, I must say, very simple setup, very nicely put together. Good bit of kit this, and the sound is very good indeed, at least through Bluetooth. When I plugged it into my TV, the TV kind of went slightly, there was a slight delay on the audio, but I think that's my TV rather than this. But overall, as a setup, very good indeed.